We read in magazines about these great trips people do to Central America, across South America, Africa, and that's great, but why can't you do this in the United States?
We did Washington last summer, and it was a fantastic project. We wanted to keep doing it in other states, and the debate was pretty short. We decided that Utah was going to be the next one because all of us have been down here hiking, backpacking, mountain biking, and riding motorcycles, and we just knew you can't beat the landscapes.
One minute it's sand, and the next minute it's mud, and the next minute it's rock, and the next minute it's back to gravel and sand and more mud. It's like it's constantly throwing little challenges at you, and that's the fun bit of riding in Utah and riding off-road in Utah.
The purpose of the route is to see beautiful sights and get away from hotels and stuff and camp, wake up in the desert.
This is the Valley of the Gods. You see photos of it, you see it in movies, but there's nothing quite like being immersed in it. It's just spectacular, really.
Only one of numerous breathtaking landscapes during the group's 9-day trip across the state of Utah. But it's a tough way to get to them.
The mud is just horrendous. It sticks to everything. It rained probably only for 20 minutes, but it made it so that you couldn't even walk across the road. It was slippery, slipperiest mud I've ever seen.
One of the route's highlights, the Canyonlands region. The team continues off-road towards Newspaper Rock, a stunning display of native art. Setting up camp in the desert after a long riding day rounds off the perfect backcountry experience.
It's incredibly scenic, and the road was really fun, and it got pretty technical a couple of times.
And that big GS is really surprising me how it's making it through all this stuff, but it's a very maneuverable bike.
The days pass quickly. Soon it's time to say goodbye to Utah's Wild West. But the memories will stay forever.
I loved Utah. I absolutely loved Utah. Really, Utah did offer that picture-perfect scenery almost every day. Utah is so expansive, it's so large, it's so magnificent that you want to see as much as you can, and the UT-BDR really just scratches the surface. It's just our interpretation of the way you should take south to north with as much dirt and gravel as possible.
There's only one way to see something is you have to go there. And sometimes it's a non-paved road.